Wait,
time,
you've
but oh
disappeared.
my.
There you are.
But you
Welcome in,
didn't go get
guys.
it. I
I
crimish
booze
you.
you. Yeah,
I
come
I
on.
I crimish you.
I,
Welcome in,
cr-
man. How's it
I,
going, Tom?
I,
How's your week been, man?
I'm good, man. I heard you saying some of the stuff. It's like, what are you saying? Like, if we get in a street fight, I bruise
You get
you.
in a street fight and you're hurting the next morning. I
Yeah.
bruise you.
Fuck's sake.
When you're tired after a long weekend work,
I snooze you.
I snooze you.
Oh, God.
There's loads, man. I'll tell you, we're
Well,
just like lyrical
keep
geniuses.
going, man. Keep going.
Oh, mate, I can't. I don't have the mental
Mate,
capacity for it, man.
Mate, we're going on holiday, next year, but we're not getting on a plane, we're getting on a boat. I cruise you.
I cruise, yeah. Oh, God, we're fucking cooked, man. We're so cooked, for fuck's sake. Guys, welcome in. Welcome to fucking. I need this now. Let's skip the intro. Let's cheers a drink, man.
I
Mate, I need it. I need substance, man.
Guys, before we get into this episode, disclaimer for you all.
What, you're just not gonna cheers me? Are you being that disrespectful?
Bruv,
You're just airing my cheers.
You prick! I was gonna say the disclaimer and then go and try and find this fucking bottle of Coke that I brought in from last night that I got from Shell Garage. Look, cheers. Because I've got rum but no mixer. It's fucking stupid, but yeah, guys. Welcome in. Little disclaimer, so this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not advocate the overconsumption or abuse of alcohol.
You kicked me off.
No,
you kicked me off for pre-drinking. What's going on here? You kicking me off
We'll be back in a bit.
Oh,
Right,
why in the naughty corner?
Am
I in the naughty corner? Is that what's going on?
We certainly do not promote binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to consume
this is bullshit, man.
It's their responsibility. There you are.
Bring Chef in
It's
for the
their
podcast.
responsibility to drink responsibly. And with that being said, that's when we do cheers. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, let me have a look for this fucking Coke, man. I can't be just having Coke.
Mate, I can't believe you're getting on the bags on a Sunday night, you know.
Well, I've got to go.
Getting on the bags on a Sunday night is crazy work.
I've got to go and get the Sours bottle anyway, because...
Showers bottle? The showers bottle.
Cooked,
right.
To be fair. I'm Dunsky, man. I'm Dunsky. You entertain. The
yeah, don't worry, I will. But guys, welcome in.
Got a new co-host. Wait, it's not Shep. It's Derek. This is Derek.
I mean, it kind of looks like Shep, to be fair.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look in the penis department.
No wood. Why are you showing the alien Badussi, man?
Man's got no back as well. Man's got a fat head.
Fucking Iliad and Shep's love child. Oh, fucking hell. Guys, welcome in. So if you're listening back to this, Spotify, Apple Music, it's a few days before Christmas. If you're watching this live, it's the Sunday before Christmas. We couldn't do Friday because basically Tom's an idiot. Grown man without a sleeping schedule. Which, isn't uncommon for him, but it is. And we're here. And we're both a bit cooked today for different reasons. Tom was on the piss last night, and I went to go see Slipknot at the O2. Fucking insane. Definitely made me realise I'm maybe too old to be at standing gigs because it was fucking chaos. Absolute fucking mayhem. I've been to a lot of gigs in my time, and I've never ever experienced anything like it. The entire arena was just one fucking huge mosh pit. I've seen videos from the seats looking down onto the arena, and it is fucking crazy.
You're talking about Slipknot?
Yeah, it was fucked. It was fucking crazy, dude. I've never seen any. Mate, I'm not joking. If you were on the arena floor, unless you were way out on the edges, it was a free for all. Literally, no one was safe.
Wait, what was the venue again?
It was at the O2 Arena.
Okay.
So there was a good 20,000 people. It was sold out. But mate, it was fucking chaos, and I am aching today, dude. Literally, it just went from 0 to 100 so quick. I was there with Mike. Mate, it's fucking funny. I don't know who the fuck Mike thought he was. He was wearing this woolly hat that was also a balaclava at the same time, right? So he was wearing a balaclava the whole show. And I went, mate, your face is gonna be mad sweaty, Like,
I'm just
are
wondering
you
what.
alright?
No, but I'm just wondering why the belly. Like,
Because he got it from when he saw the Prodigy.
okay,
It's one of the things one of the singers wears
yeah.
for them. Um, Mate, I'm not joking. Like, don't get me wrong. Me and Mike are like big boys, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like we, you know, we are chunky boys, mate. As soon as like the music started, we both got knocked straight on our asses, in like instant, mate.
Got
So
packed
like,
in.
so mate, so I'd say we were like maybe we were in like the quarter closest to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone from the back just fucking rushed, and it just a massive mosh pit. But it just went from 0 to 100 so fucking quick. It was absolutely fucking crazy, dude.
Times like that,
Um,
you need a Joe
yeah,
there as a meat shield.
mate, mate, I literally turned to Mike. I was like, mate, I wish Joe was here. Literally, like, but mate,
Please
and
protect
then
us.
and then the craziest thing, some guy wore a full Santa costume.
Nice.
Like with like the fake fat belly,
Yeah.
beard, hat, everything. It was fucking joke. So it was like in the interlude of like one of the songs, mate, and this mosh pit fucking opened up. And so obviously you wouldn't know you obviously not been to one of those shows. You get like a few sort of like generally speaking, they're normally dickheads, but they kind of act like hype men. So they all stand in the middle of this massive fucking circle,
And then
right? Everyone's on the outside
and then
waiting to rush in.
everyone rushes in
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
But
everyone's just rushing
to be
in,
fair,
yeah.
I've seen it happen a few times. Like when I was a student, like in the students' union, it never really happened on a normal student night out because like
Yeah.
so every time it happened, security would jump on it. But
Yeah.
whenever there was like an external event being hosted at the students' union that like attracts people from like Uni of Cov, Birmingham, Leicester, they
Yeah.
all come and they don't give a shit in it. So they're just fucking
Just on it.
mashing it up in the
Yeah.
middle in this mosh pit.
Um,
But yeah, that's funny, man.
yeah, so this mosh pit is open up and it is fucking huge, right? It's huge, right? And the guy, well, so the lead singer is like giving this speech, like hype people up. He's like, man, we're gonna go on a real fucking dark journey tonight. We're gonna fucking take you guys like back to when we started. But he's like midway through this speech, like hyping everyone up. He's like, oh my god, is that Santa in the mosh pit?
That's
Like,
jokes. So
and it's literally so funny.
Mike. You've got Mike looking like fucking. He's about to rob a bank, right? Come down your chimney, rob your house. Then you've got a man like Father Christmas, just
Yeah,
fucking getting sturdy in the rave as well.
mate, it was so funny. And then the weirdest thing, and I on my life, no joke, like legitimately, because I still don't believe it, like to this day, there was someone who must have been like late 60s, just having it, like fucking
Yeah.
sending it, mate. It was fucking crazy. I turned to Mike and I was like, who's brought their grandma to Slipknot? Like, what's going on? Like, and they were honestly just fucking having it. Are you doing another shot to appease the live chat? Is that what's going on here?
What are you talking about?
I just seen you pour something out. What is it?
That's nothing, man.
Put the
I'll
bottle
continue,
down.
mate. You're pouring your heart out. I'm listening.
Yeah, yeah, mate. It was honestly just fucking chaos. It was absolute fucking chaos. And I've also never seen that many like half naked people in a room before. Like, mate, just people just weren't wearing shirts like the whole time.
Yeah, why do people?
And I'm like,
why do people do that? Like,
no, okay. The O2, right, Joe. If this thing is on, Joe, clip this, right? This is a direct message to the O2. Why the fuck was your cloakroom full, right? That doesn't fucking happen at the O2, right? So we rock up, right? We get there like early because we want to see the support band, right? And we're like, right, cool, standing. So like, it's cold out, right? So you're wearing like a jacket, yada yada.
Bally's.
Like, right, yeah, right. And then we're like, okay, cool. So we'll go through, get the wristband, and then we'll go to the cloakroom, and then we'll go in. We get there. Oh, sorry, cloakroom's full, and I'm like, mate, okay. So this all does allude to something, right? So yeah, the O2, sort that shit out, man. It was fucking baking hot in that gaff. It was like the world's biggest fucking mosh pit, right? one of the guys, Chris, that we were there with, yeah, was wearing a full-on, like, long, like, North Face, like, coat, like
Proper.
the puffer ones,
Yeah.
yeah, right? So you can imagine that's fucking hot, right? So anyway, so we watched the support act, right? I'm in the mosh pit. We're like, right, we'll meet up like after the support act at the bar, get a beer, and then go in for like the main.
Mm-hmm.
So, so the support act finishes. They were fucking sick, kind of weird. They were like a Scottish metal band. So he's like fucking screaming, like going for it, and then just starts like speaking like proper like heavy like Glasgow accent.
Yeah.
So then we,
Glasgow
anyway, so
accent.
done whatever. Walk to the bar, and Chris is like, "Oh yeah." Chris is like, "Oh yeah, look, the cloakroom's full." And I'm like, "Where's your coat?" He's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "The cloakroom's full." He was like, "Yeah, it is." This guy, yeah, stuffed his North Face coat in his jeans. Man had the biggest BBL I've ever seen, and kept it there for the entire night. Mate, I think I actually got a picture of it. It is nothing short of incredible. I've never seen anyone do it. Spent literally the entire fucking. Hang
Alright,
on, let
go.
me see if you can see this.
Alright,
Hang on, let me see if you
let's have a look, chat. Wait. You lot can just you can
can.
see the reflection of his screen and stuff,
You,
but you can make it out. Yeah, he's got yap, man.
he's got the
Holy shit.
body, mate. It was so fucking funny.
The t-shirt's hard, and then you just see his fucking fat
It
ass, man.
was so mate, but like the entire way around his entire fucking backside, it was just like a BBL. He had it for the entire gig. Gig finish, he just pulls his coat out of his fucking trousers, puts it on,
I see
and I'm like,
people
mate,
doing that shit when they don't want to pay for cloakroom, but obviously you had no choice where there was no free
yeah, it was
spots.
full. Yeah, so yeah, Slipknot was insane, man, fucking insane. I knew they were going to be good, but yeah, man, it was fucking great. Like I said, man, it was yeah, mate. It was a long day if you were short. Long day, like it's game over for you, bro.
Well, you're just getting
Yeah,
killed. You're just getting killed in the middle of the rave.
yeah, mate, legit. Like it was just, mate. Like I said, it was literally a free for all. Yeah, it was fucking sick though. It was one of the best gigs I've been to this year.
How many gigs have you been to this year?
Like 10, 11, maybe ish.
Nearly one a month on average, man. That's good going.
Yeah. To be fair, man, it's annoying. Like, because like going to gigs now is way more expensive than it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I'm like, right, I'm gonna cut it down, and then all the bands I like keep fucking touring,
Yeah, they know,
and I'm
innit?
like, fuck's sake,
But
yeah, it's so annoying.
well, they know it makes sense, right? Like if you're saying if it's more expensive than it was back in
Yeah,
the day, they might as well cash in now.
yeah,
Like
fucking stupid, man.
like Linkin Park, like
Yeah,
world
true,
tour,
true.
like
That was
world,
what like, how much were our tickets start like 100,
yeah,
£103?
something along those
Yeah,
lines. Yeah,
yeah, that's a long day, man, long day.
game's a game,
Yeah,
innit?
and the O2 calling you out again.
Oh no,
£8.95 for a pint of Budweiser. All right, are you discombobulated? All right,
£8.95 for a pint of anything is honestly criminal.
yeah, it's fucking dog shit, bro. Right, sort that shit out. Right, you are literally like one of the biggest like entertainment venues. Right, if you're gonna charge £8.95, at least make it like a decent fucking beer. You know what I mean? And it's all like you know when they like pre-pour it, so they can just hand them
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's what they do at the football. Like you literally,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're in a queue for like everything else, but at the Emirates you go there and they have Camden Hells, and
yeah, yeah,
literally they're just pouring like handing you like oh yeah two beers, yep, two
yeah,
Camden Hells. Like the beer queue's like a fast track, whereas everything else,
yeah, yeah.
you actually have to wait for them to get the bottle of Prime out of the fridge. So yeah, they're
Yeah,
just speed
but mate,
running beers.
it's just it's so fucking annoying, right? And then you know, being like the beer snobs that like we are,
Oh
I'm
no.
like, oh, can I have a fresh one? And they look at you and go, no, they're fresh, and I'm like, you think I was born yesterday, bro? It's fucking flatter than Iliad's batty. Like I ain't fucking taking that beer. Do you know what I mean?
Did you say
I
that?
ain't
Yeah.
paying £8.95.
Did you say that?
Yeah, always. All the mate, I have actually said that once before. To be fair, yeah.
But no one
Um,
like. But do they know Ilian to be like?
no,
That's
no,
what
of
I'm
course
saying.
not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, of course not.
But
It's
that's what I'm
just,
saying.
you know,
Imagine one time it's just like, yeah, that's flat. like they understand the
yeah, and
reference.
he's like, hey, give me another one, man. Like, sort this man out.
Yeah. Flatter than Ilian's
Yeah,
batty. That is a
yeah,
disrespect.
it's a flat beer. That's a flatty batty.
Holy.
Yeah, so it was sick, but I'm paying for it. I'm aching.
Mate.
Like not even like hungover. I didn't really drink that much. I mean, you fucking couldn't, bro. Like, you couldn't held a fucking drink in there, bro. It was getting fucking sent. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like for $8.95, you don't want to be like full sending your beers up in it. We've spoken about this before
Yeah,
when we've had
yeah,
like obviously the World Cup, not World Cup, sorry, the Euros. And we've spoken about people like England
yeah,
score beer up and yeah, like
yeah. Pussy hole.
you've scored a
Yeah, you're a dickhead.
you've scored a penalty against fucking Tunisia or something. It's not like you've
Yeah,
won the whole thing and you just slop like a whole fucking load of beers up in the air and you have to go and
yeah, yeah,
refill. You fucking idiot.
yeah. Big up the slops. That's what
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ.
yeah, just need to like paying attention to what you're saying.
Mate,
Um,
8.95 though. Like Drake turned the O2 into the O3, and now they think they can start charging big man prices for beers.
yeah, it's
Jokers,
crazy. Yeah, no,
jokers.
it was sick. Yeah, so that was my last gig of the year. Um, but we already have plans for next year. JD's in Lentleman.
Yeah, man. You got
We have Safari Zone details, man.
full. You got a full calendar sorted. At least the first 4 months for you.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you see me. Yeah, I am an actual businessman. Yeah, so we finally have Safari Zone details. Safari Zone Milan. You bastards there. Gonna be
Also,
sick. Gonna be good, man.
Santiago as well. Mumbai
Santiago,
and
Chile.
what's the other one? Mumbai,
Singapore,
Santiago.
innit? Singapore, innit?
What the fourth one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I couldn't remember. Yeah. So, what do you think of there being like four different Savari Zone venues or locations at the same time? Do you feel that's a good thing?
Um,
Access to more
I,
people? Bad thing? Too many?
I think, to me, the only glaring reason is spoofers. To stop spoofers from being able to fucking do multiple of these events
So
at a
just
time.
run it.
Like,
Yeah. So that if the
yeah.
spoofers are going, they have to
Um,
commit to something.
yeah. I also, I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it creates more of like a like just a community hype in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, see,
Like when you've got
Brandon Tan's obviously it's one's in Singapore. Brandon Tan's
yeah.
like is it the first like sort of big event they've had in Singapore before?
No, they did no, they did
Or at least for a while. I can't remember.
yeah, yeah, in a while. They did Sentosa there before,
Did
the
what?
one on the beach. So in Singapore there's a part of it called Sentosa
Okay.
called. Yeah, they had an event there. I think that was
Oh.
one of the
Okay.
first ones there.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, we've got details for that. And I will give Niantic props where they deserve it. They've given us like 4 months notice.
Yeah.
Like this. Keep fucking
Good.
doing that shit, right?
It's
Right?
good, man.
That kind of notice. Good shit, man. Love it. Dropping it near Christmas though. Whoa. You know what I mean? A bit fucking dodgy.
Yeah,
People are a bit like
a certain man are getting fucking pot noodles for
cold for
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, and
Links
it's all,
Africa.
yeah. And then they're like, oh, by the way, I'm going to Milan. So
Yeah.
um yeah, yeah. So all of the podcast crew booked up. We're ready to go.
We
Me,
are.
Thomas, Joe will be there.
Is Mike going? I know Quack's going, but is Mike or any of the
I
other
think
locals
so.
going?
Yeah. Uh, James is definitely going. Dodie's going to be going. I'm pretty sure Dodie's going. Sorry. I think a few more of my locals are actually planning to go as well. I know. It was, you know. Who else would you know actually from the Woods group that's been? But from the locals, I don't actually remember.
Fair
From
enough.
Wafu, there's a from the Wafu group, my raid group. There's quite a lot of people making the trip, so that'd be good to
I
see
saw
more
you
of them.
briefly mention. I didn't have time to message at the time, but Stacey's making the trip to Milan.
Yeah, mate. So Stacey was messaging me, and yeah, she was kind of like, she was like, well, I don't know whether to go to LA for Go Tour or come to Milan and see like all my like EU friends. Um, so yeah, man, like big ups to her, man, because that is like that's like dedication. I respect it. Um, yeah, it's gonna be good. Do we want to quickly go through like
Let's do it,
the
man.
details real quick?
I am excited for.
Um,
Obviously, we'll touch upon it shortly, but I'm excited for Mudbray because
yeah,
I do like Mudbray.
yeah.
What a
I
boy.
mean, to be fair, so to just continue that point, so because we're not getting Skiddo as far as zones, it's good because me another sort of like exclusive. Hey, please keep Skiddo rare. Like
Yeah.
shit in this game doesn't need to be handed out to everyone.
Make
You
it
know
so
what I mean?
you need
Like,
to go to one of the venues.
oh, yeah, yeah, or then or then you go around and then you meet your community. And there's someone who might be, and then you make friends and they trade you one. That is how
I ain't giving up.
that's how it should
Ain't
be
no one
for
getting
me.
any of my skidders. Hell no. Fuck
um,
off.
but yeah, so we've got help Professor Willow research Pokemon across Milan. Ticket holding trainers can gear up to assist Professor Willow and Eevee in learning more about Pokemon appearing during the event. Um, yeah, so Eevee will be wearing the City Safari hat, which I really love because they have the background. But the background cards for these events, fire, by the way.
Yeah.
So that they've so the pictures that they've used on the event tab are the backgrounds, and the one from Milan looks fucking beautiful, man. Like nighttime, like
Ooh,
across the city, looks fucking banging.
very nice.
Um,
Very nice.
yeah, so you'll get it'll be the standard sort of format. I think you get is it 8 or 9 Safari EVs? It's either 8 or 9 encounters that you get.
I want to say nine.
You get
Nine
it,
sounds right.
yeah, you get it one day, and then if you buy the add-on for the extra day, you get like 8 or 9 more as well.
Nice.
Um, yeah, so you'll be able to encounter them by if you go onto Campfire when you're in the city, pull up the drop-down menu, and there will be a specific Safari Zone tab,
Yeah.
and it will show you where the point of interest are. So everyone just kind of knows them as like EV stops.
DV stops.
That's
Yeah.
just like the generalized
That was so
sort of
helpful when I
name.
went to Barcelona earlier in the year. I'm just like, I'm finding them, but I'm like, there were other ones that I
Yeah, yeah,
needed, but then I was never able to finish the research until, for whatever reason, I got
yeah,
to the airport. Because when I was at the airport, the research was different to when I was in the city. So then
yeah,
it
yeah,
kept chopping and changing. I think I realized, and I can't remember if you told me if I actually realized it myself, but then I clocked after a while. It was like when my game would crash, then it would.
yeah. We've
And
reset.
with iOS, it
Yeah,
crashes fucking every half an hour almost. So it's like
yeah,
it took me so long to do, but having that
yeah.
on
To do.
Campfire made it so it was like, oh, let's
Yeah,
go here for no reason. There's some nice
yeah,
architecture, some nice. Man, I just wanted the Eevee stop, so it was good.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So that's the same deal in Milan, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it'll be the same deal. And just kind of expand upon it. One of the reasons why I really do like Safari Zone events. Um, you're basically so for anyone who's unaware, these stops are special stops that are nominated. I think don't quote me on this. I think they kind of link up with like one of the like local travel boards, and they kind of get them to pick out like basically just like places of interest that
Yeah,
are significant to the city.
yeah.
So you get a lot of like cathedrals and statues or like big fountains. Um,
Museums, entrance
yeah,
of the park in like
yeah,
Barcelona in this case, yeah.
yeah. So the event kind of makes you go and explore the city
Yeah.
rather than kind of being confined to like one sort of park
Yeah,
for
because
like
people
a park
people
experience.
do like that. Not like in the sense of just being in the
Yeah,
park experience, but especially like a city event. Like they might
yeah,
like a loop, a grind spot, whether it's
yeah.
to catch
Well,
or raid or
yeah. Well, I think the best way to sort of the best example of that would have been in Madrid, where what was the station? What was the main station that we always met at? The one that was quite in the shape of like a semicircle, like a plaza.
yeah. And I
Um,
just knew it was the plaza,
I don't-
man. That's the plaza to me.
yeah, I know the plaza was called Plaza de Mayor.
It was
Um,
something, yeah, like
yeah,
that.
Sol
Soul.
Sol Station. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, right.
How
So
how do
like,
we not remember that,
the,
man? It's the name of a beer.
yeah,
Soul.
yeah, true. Yeah, so like one of the key differences, so like with Madrid, we kind of found that right, this is the best sort of grind loop for raids,
Hmm.
right? Which is what we did. We basically spent all these city days just around that area and just kind of rotating around, didn't we? To be
Yeah, yeah.
quite honest.
Go back to the
Um,
start from the station, walk round,
yeah,
come
and
back
just
round every hour.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in Mackey's, getting a Fanta Light, back again.
yeah, yeah.
Good shit.
Whereas the safari zones are a lot less intense. There's not going to be like new mons in like rates and stuff. So yeah, it really does kind of just encourage you to go and explore the city, which I think is fucking great. Really, really looking forward to it. So yeah, that's like one of our top tips. Use campfire, click the map at the bottom, and it will have a specific Milan map, and they'll all be marked out, all the points of interest,
I can't
and
think.
then you
I
can
can't think of any
go from
of
there.
my own top tips because I remember my last top tips for Madrid. Yeah,
Bring extra boxes.
yeah. Don't
Okay.
shit
Bring-
yourself, Mark. If
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
and around
yeah,
chat or
yeah.
listening back, Mark is on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll be able to get your EVs. You'll be able to evolve them if you so wish. If you're lucky, you'll get a shiny. My luck with the EVs is not fucking lucky at all. Um, yeah. So we've got the spawns. Special Pokemon will appear across the land during the event. Plus, for the first time in Pokemon Go, you'll be able to encounter Mudbray, the donkey Pokemon.
Mudbay.
Will currently Yeah, it will currently only appear during Pokemon Go City Safari 2025 event, but it may appear worldwide at a later date. That to me reads for at least 2025. It's going to be the only chance to get one,
It's good. Yeah.
which is good. Um, just like a kind of like brief like sort of injection as well. All the spawns are the same for every Safari zone. No matter where you go, the spawns will be the same. So this list will apply to all of you.
Okay.
Making that like TikTok friendly content. See? Right. So it's going to be the Alola Meowth, Ghastly, Mr. Mime, Unknown C, Unknown I, Unknown M, and Unknown S, Slugma, Corsola, Skarmory, Miltank, Lotad, Corfish, Weasel, Glameow, Muna, Tortuga, Minchino, Esper, Swirlix, Crabrawler, Mudbray, and Zhangmo. Um, I'm really happy with those spawns.
Yeah.
Really happy. There's stuff that I want from that. Corsola is a banging shiny.
Yeah.
Always fucking, for me, I always want that.
I've got a
Corfish
course.
is another good
I've got a
shiny.
course of the shiny, but
Yeah,
I just wanna do it for the candies and stuff. And to be fair,
yeah,
stuff for us like Mr. Mime, you may think, oh, Mr. Mime. But you have to think like we're quite fortunate to have Mr.
yeah,
Mime as our
exactly.
regional,
Yeah,
so it's nice for those that don't.
yeah, they don't exactly. But then, like I said, then we have like Corsola for that. Um,
Mm,
yeah. So then you've got Tortuga is kind of like one of the sort of rarer spawns.
I do like Tatsuga
Um,
shiny.
Esper, I think a lot of people will need the shinies for. Um, and then Zhang Moto, I actually think a lot of people didn't get it at Go Fest because we were all kind of focused on raids more than like
I
actually
I
catching.
remember getting it, but I was sort of like, yeah, it was a raid event for me pretty much in the park
Yeah,
and in the city. But like I got shinies just in between gaps in raids. So my shiny luck in
yeah,
terms of amount clicked or caught or sorry, seen and
yeah,
caught versus how many I actually got was probably like actually insane because I barely caught anything.
yeah. Um,
Let's have a look.
yeah, so the spawns are good. Mudbray will be available shiny as well on its release, which is nice. So we'll be
Yes.
selling that to you, man, for
Oh,
bare peas.
I did hatch one. I hatched it. It was a Dutch egg. I don't even know where that is in the Netherlands. Over a Gissel, over a Giselle, and I don't know, man. Mate, I don't know
Yeah,
where. Mate, I'll try it.
yeah.
Hey, that's too bright. Too bright.
It's brighter than my future. That phone, fucking hell, what's going on, man?
How the fuck do I? I'm gonna spell it in chat. Someone like,
Yeah, my instantly was like, hell no.
fuck me.
Um, yeah, while he does that, and then yeah, from 7K eggs, we should be able to buy an add-on for that half hatch distance, and you get bonus Stardust, bonus, bonus Stardust, hatch distance, and extra candies. And from the eggs hatching, 7K eggs, you'll have Corsola, Mime Junior, Mudbray, and Zhangmo. Really good eggs. I'm happy with that. For no, it's all like pretty like good stuff. Like I know for me, um I'm collecting Mime Juniors for my trip to Japan, so I can trade people out there.
Nice.
Yeah, and then being able to hatch good IVs of Mudbray, the new one, good. I don't know if it'll be any good for PvP or not,
Hmm.
but I don't think we have any stats yet, right?
Well, probably. I mean, Go not really relevant with PvP. So I mean, it had some decent moves
Yeah.
until they nerfed Rock Slide, but yeah, it'll probably just be
Yeah.
like a Dex filler for the most part.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know what people are like, right? If it's exclusive at these Safari zones, and
Yeah.
we know it's gonna be rare. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get people kicking
Bozos.
off like, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Bozos.
Why
Lot
did
of them.
why did we both do the same noise? That's generally what
Yeah.
everyone sounds like. You pricks.
That is what a lot of players do sound
It
like.
sounds like little Animal Crossing.
But yeah, yeah, literally.
That's what I mean.
Okay, and then yeah, just to confirm, you'll get up to 8 encounters with Eevee per day.
Nice.
16 total chances to get the shiny. There'll be exclusive field research tasks. Oh, I don't remember what they were. Barcelona. Let me
I can't remember
let me
either.
quickly check. Let me check.
Well, I didn't go, so that's why I can't remember. But
You dickhead. Safari Zone. Let's see.
right.
I think they're going to be relatively like similar, to be honest. Just in terms of what they are, you can kind of pin the rewards to it. Okay, so catch 5 Pokemon was 500 dust. Catch 15 was Skiddo. So 15 is going to be the Mudbray. Catch 20, you got a rare candy. 5 species of Pokemon was the Skiddo. So that'll
Yeah.
probably be the Mudbray again. Those are kind of just like the more like relevant ones.
Nice.
So yeah, it'll be worth just keep an eye out for like League Duck or 17X people that do the infographics. They'll post everything close to time.
Yeah, you get 5
Okay.
special trades as well, which is nice in the city.
Yeah. Do you want to go through the ticket holder bonuses? Is that what you're on now?
Yeah, can do. Right, so trainers will receive the following bonuses. So this is only between event times, so you'll get an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, or so they say. Up to 5 special trades daily within the city. It's nice. Trades are half the cost in terms of Stardust. We always love that. Lure modules activated will last for 4 hours, so that's good. You don't have to put down more than need be. And your buddy may what the fuck? Your buddy may find a City Safari exclusive Tiny Compass souvenir. What's that?
Do you know what is actually really annoying about this? I completely forgot about this at Barcelona until it was too late, and I really wanted one. So you know when your buddy will bring you gifts?
Yeah, it gets the bags in.
Yeah. Yeah. So they do specific ones that you will only get at these,
Okay.
like at these events, and I completely forgot about it. I think a lot of people did. Not that it's useful. It's just like it's cool to have.
It's just another.
You know what I mean?
It's just another like niche or just another collector thing in this game of collection. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. To be honest, you want to go through the add-ons? So just underneath it.
I would love to. Right. So as they do with a lot of these with Go Fest and previous Safari zones, they appreciate that people are going to be out there not just for a day playing their event. Right, they're gonna want to enhance their experience, so they have ticketed add-ons that you can purchase. So I mean, the ticket itself was what the main ticket was €10, which
€10, really good,
really good. And then for Raid Lover, so obviously you get 12 free raid passes per day, extra 5,000 XP from raids, 3 additional candy for catching Pokemon in 5-star Mega Raids, and 1 additional Candy XL awarded for catching Pokemon in 5 stars and Mega Raids. So that's an extra €6. So let's say you're at €16 there, and then you've got the Exfusiast, which is also €6. So you get half egg hatch distance, 2 times hatch candy, 2 times hatch XP, 2 times hatch Stardust, also €6. So what, you're at €22. And then if you want to do the extra day, so you get all the other ticketed bonuses like we said with the special trades, that's €8. And so I'm not going to go through the things again, but you'll only receive the special research once though. So your days when you'll get the special research. So yeah in total, what you got 10, 6, 6, 8, right? You're looking at €30. For us, that's 20,
like 25 quid,
24, 25 quid. Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, which is really good. That is cheaper than Barcelona as well. I did go back and check. Barcelona was, I think it's like 34 or 30 euros, so it's actually cheaper.
Yeah.
Which is like don't get me wrong. I know it's like not significant, but it all adds up, man. You know what I mean? It definitely makes it more accessible to do both days. It is also worth knowing that on that extra day, you will get the second lot of timed research for EVs. So you will get 8 more encounters of EV, but you have to have the second you have to have the add-on day for it.
to do it. Yeah.
Which so if for some reason if you're unlucky like I am, not get the EV day one, you can fucking roll the dice, go get it. Um, yeah, mate, I think it's a solid event. I really do. I love Safari
A lot
Zones.
of people I've spoken
Um,
to, that, like as I said, like they've never really got the fascination with these city safaris or safari zones. It's like they're just like not for in their eyes, they're just not as good as Go Fest. And if they're going to invest in, time, money, and everything into going to an event, they'd rather go
yeah,
to Go Fest. Which I understand if you can't really afford or don't have the time or can't get the time off work to go to multiple, then you have to pick and choose. Then
yeah,
you'd pick Go
that's
Fest,
fair.
but
Yeah,
it's not a bad event
yeah.
by any means. It's good.
It,
I think
no,
it's quite
it's
fun.
just look, okay, someone who has done both. It is so much more sort of laid back, nowhere near as intense
I
as the Go Fest. You haven't got right. You haven't got to worry about completing three lots of fucking
Hmm.
research while
Yeah,
you're in the park,
GoFest can be
right? Because
pretty rigorous, pretty
yeah,
intense.
it's
Yeah,
tiring. It's fucking tiring. Um, yeah. So as far as I'm like really sort of laid back, it's quite nice. You can really like you can sort of choose like how you want to play, which is really nice.
I did the Liverpool
Um,
one
yeah.
when they made it.
What
Yeah,
the
that was
rescheduled one?
well,
Yeah.
yeah, they made it global
Um,
because of COVID. So I did the Liverpool one
yeah,
in
yeah.
Braintree.
Um, but yeah. So my second top tip will be use the tram system. Milan has a really good overground tram system. It goes slow enough that you can play. There are routes that link up, and you can go around the entire fucking city in a loop. So use that with a campfire map. You're going to see a lot of the city, a lot of the city. Depending on the weather, if it's going to be really hot, they're all air conditioned as well. I've checked. So it'd be nice to chill out, just take the tram around the city, catch some stuff, go to EV stops, do some raids on them. It's going to be good. But yeah, definitely look into the tram
I'm gonna put it
system.
out there. You'd think, and it's not because it's Milan and his name's Matteo, but because it's a safari zone, you'd think routes you're literally exploring. I feel like for some
Um,
of these events, like they should incorporate or sort of incentivize the route
I
gameplay a
think
bit more.
so. I think they have. I think they've I think I don't event, so don't quote me on it. I know some of them basically did routes from like one point of interest to another
Yeah,
that was kind of involved, and you can kind of like use that for it. But yeah, I completely agree. It would be interesting as well to definitely to see that incorporated. So like let's say for example like from one EV stop at a cathedral to one at a church,
yeah,
right? And if you go on these sponsored routes, I don't know, you got more chance of encounter. I don't know, Mudbray, for example, would
yeah.
like cool. People would do it, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend. I admit, considering Milan is like renowned for being like expensive, oh, it's quite cheap.
Flights,
The
yeah.
the trip.
Everyone that I've seen that's
Um,
going or planning on going, the reason they're planning on going is because like, they're looking at it because you think like, especially growing up, I don't know about you, like going on holiday or Milan, like, it's going to cost loads to get there. It's going to be,
Spending,
yeah, it's
yeah,
going to be dead spenny. But then like you actually look into it, like even if you get normal sort of, you know, flight times and not like degen fucking early ones or
yeah,
really late
yeah, like
ones.
you,
Yeah, but they drive the cost. They drive the cost down for me. To be fair, I
yeah,
could have
true,
like there wasn't much in it with some of them, but I'm like to be honest, I
yeah,
quite like flying early and getting there early and then flying
yeah,
late. It's just for me, I just see it as I spend as much time not in the UK
yeah,
as possible.
yeah.
So
That's fair. Yeah, so like, yeah, not bad at all. The accommodation's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Staying right near like the fucking town, and yeah, it was super reasonable. To be quite honest with you, which I must admit I was really fucking surprised about. Um, as soon as I heard Milan, I was like, fucking hell, it's gonna be fucking expensive.
yeah,
But yeah, like when we were looking, like I've seen return flights for like 35 quid, so like what, like $40 US. Like that's not expensive, like at
that's good.
all.
That's
To be
really good.
honest, that's
Really good for
yeah,
European travel.
yeah, super reasonable. Um, yeah, it's gonna be good. I know some people will be wondering. London's Finest will be hosting a Saturday night social there. I think I can say it. So we're only gonna have the Saturday night social there, like big planned. I think the Friday and Sunday, I personally will be hosting like an impromptu social.
Yeah.
It'll be on. It'll either be in the Discord, Twitter, or the Telegram group. So keep your eyes out for them for any like impromptu socials. Just because, yeah, organized socials in like foreign countries is really hard, let alone
Yeah.
officially organizing three. So we're gonna have the big one on Saturday night, and on the Friday, Sunday, I will probably be out and about. I'll find like a decent sized bar, hot down, and then just kind of put the word out.
But
So
and just and
yeah,
just, and just
keep an
another
eye
thing
out.
as well, not a tip, but make sure your passport's in date. I'm actually gonna, when I come back home from like Christmas and spend time with my family, I'm actually gonna. I
You
think
need to renew it.
I think it. I want to say it's. I've not got it on me, but I think it's like near the end of April it expires. So I just want.
Oh yeah, then definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that sorted like
Yeah.
before the end of the year.
Yeah, good one. Good one. Uh, yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. I'm super excited. I'm seeing a lot of people go in. Um, yeah, man, like, it's nice. Like I still find it hard to believe Madrid was like half a year ago now.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it was like a few weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? I can remember like all of it like vividly how fucking good it was.
It was only yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, being able to get some plans in, seeing everyone excited, making plans, posting their tickets. It's good, man. I'm excited. I am very, very excited to be honest. Yes, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. There's a lot going on in Go. We've just got the January content update, um, which I don't think we're gonna go like super into. Maybe we'll just like skim through it because me and Tom are tired. If you can't tell, like the
Absolutely
energy
bollocks.
is
So that's this time of the
yeah.
year, right? They always say it's the most wonderful time of the year, but they don't say who it's the most
If you work
wonderful
in
time
pubs,
of the year
yeah,
for. Who?
yeah,
Who's it for? Not hospitality staff, not
yeah. It's
retail
not
staff, not no one. It's
yeah, it's
cap. So
long day, long day.
that's me
Like
on
the
the not.
pub's been fucking crazy,
That's me
man.
on the naughty list for this year.
Yeah, yeah. Right, let's quickly run through the January
Run
content
through you
update.
in a minute.
Yeah, go on then, Sam. Um, so max battles from January 6th till 13th. Machop, Ghastly, Crabby, Cryogonal, Wooloo.
Not bad.
Cryogonal, what's it for?
Well, Cryogonal's got a
So,
Max Monday, I think. Literally
yeah,
tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Max Monday for it?
is it?
It might
Is
be.
it?
It's
I
soon.
might, I might do it. I might have to do it if it is. And then January 13th through January 20th. Squirtle, Machop, Ghastly, Crabby, Cryogonal. Um, and then January 20th through January 27th, question marks. Belden, Cryogonal, Scarbonne, January 27th through February 3rd. All question marks, Cryogonal, Google. So the question marks, from what I kind of picked up on, is normally a good indication of what the next Gigantamaxmon will be.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that is super effective against the next Gigantamaxmon.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. Mega Raids through January 4th till 16th. Mega Lopunny, dead. Don't waste your money on him. 16th through 24th, we are getting Mega Gallade. Finally, been fucking
But
ages.
then but then on the 11th of January, which is 5 days before that, it's in a Mega Raid rotation. There's a Mega Raid day
Yeah,
dedicated to it,
yeah.
which I find kind of
Yeah,
silly,
January
personally.
24th and February 6th. Mega Medichan again, useless. Don't waste your shit on it.
Yeah.
The only Max Mondays announced for January 6th, Machop, January 13th, Swirtle. That the next three Mondays after that are question marks, so something new.
Yeah.
Um, so then events coming up. Fido Fetch. So that's a new release, right? Fido and what's the other one?
It's
What's the evolution of Fido?
it's I know it. It's one sec, I'll check because it will come up on the thing that it's a debut for both of them, or it should do anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know the fucking name of it. What's the name of it? Now, scrolling. So much fucking
I don't know
scrolling.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like
Right.
Dax. It's DACHS bun. I don't know how to pronounce it though.
Dashman.
Yeah, something like that.
Dashman. Have you got the event details there?
I'm just looking on the infographic, not the actual event itself, but I can go on. I can go on.
Yeah, no, you can use the infographic. I was just going to say you're going to go through what's actually in the event because it's quite a juicy event. I
What the
think.
Fido? So from what I've gathered from what people are saying about Fido Fetch and its evolution has access to charm, and it's quite bulky. So we're getting maybe another
Oh, fun.
bulky charmer on the scene. So yeah, so Fido Fetch running from January the 3rd on Friday at 3 p.m. To Tuesday, January the 7th at 10 p.m. That's all Pacific time. And the event bonus, you get increased chance to encounter Shiny Voltorb and Shiny Electrike. Okay, fine, it's what it is. And then there's some global challenges, which I think is the most interesting part of this event. So global challenges taking place throughout. Work with trainers around the world to make nice curveball throws. And once the challenge is completed, so they'll have like our sort of running progress on
Big
the sort of
reward,
left hand tab. So special bonuses will be unlocked for the remainder of the event, and the next global challenge will begin. So level 1 is 2 times XP for catching Pokemon. Level 2, 2 times Stardust for catching Pokemon. An additional event
It's where it gets
themed
juicy.
field research will be available, and a puppy Pokemon Fido and its evolution. Yeah, its evolution. That's all you're getting off me. Will make their Pokemon Go debuts, and then level 3 is starting to get a bit good. So 2.5 times XP for catching Pokemon. Additional event themed field research is also available, and additional Pokemon will be available in the wild. But by the looks of it, it's Hisuian Growlithe, and some trainers might even encounter the following, which is Greavard.
Oh, I still need the Hondo. Syrian Growlithe, man.
It would be nice,
Eluding me.
yeah. And then level 4, 2.5 times Stardust for catching Pokemon.
This way,
So
yeah,
all
yeah, this
these,
way it really ramps
all
up.
these rewards, are they stacking or did this change?
No. They'll change.
No
Fucking
stacking.
you imagine we'd have like 10 times dust.
That'd be mad.
Maybe.
Right.
Like,
Level 5, 3 times catch XP, 3 times catch Stardust. They're always very sought after bonuses. Until
juicy.
level 6, 4 times catch XP, 4 times catch Stardust. And I believe if we get to the level 6, will that. So is it January the 5th? They've obviously announced, we don't need to go through that, but we could just talk about it briefly. Like Sprigatito Comday. That's a
It'll be live for that.
That's a Stardust event.
Yeah. So it should be live for that.
Well,
if we get to 4 times,
yeah.
then Community Day will be 4 times catch.
What about and it won't? It will just not stack with the already Community Day bonus.
I doubt it. That would be fucking insane. But even then, like 4 times dust is fucking insane anyway for a com day.
Yeah.
Like you're talking a lot of dust. You are talking a shit ton of dust.
Yeah, and then generally
so it would be what? It'd be what with
about 12.
6 times dust.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 6 or some 12. Yeah. That's crazy. And then the wild encounters generally seem to be like puppies or electric themed Pokemon. I don't know how Growlithe made it in there, but yeah, you got Growlithe, Voltorb, Snubble, Poochyena, Electrike, and Lillipup. What?
Growlithe is a puppy. Growlithe is a puppy. What do you mean?
Kind of.
What do you mean by that?
Kind of.
What do you mean kind of? It's a doggo.
It's alright. It's a doggo that looks like a cat, the same way like Raikou and all them. But Raikou looks like a saber-toothed tiger. But everyone always refers to them as legendary dogs.
Wait. What do you mean? Growlithe is a cat.
It kind of looks tigerish, but I know because it's Growlithe, it's a dog. Like they growl. It's a dog. An Arcanine, it's a dog, like canine, but it looks like a tiger. Yeah.
It's a doggo.
But right, so when they say legendary beasts, when they say Raikou, that looks like a saber-toothed tiger. Why did he call it legendary dogs? It's not a dog if it's a saber-toothed tiger.
It's just a dog.
No, but Raikou is a saber-toothed tiger. Clearly. Looks like Diego from Ice Age.
It's a dog.
What, Raikou? But why is it looking all saber-tooth?
Dog.
Raikou.
Yeah, it's a doggo.
No, but Entei and Suicune I can see it, but Raikou I can't. That's the only one.
Thomas, are you drunk?
No, look,
Oh,
that's a saber-toothed tiger. I'm trying to like see
okay.
if there's anything other appearances or anything that like confirms it, but I swear it looks like a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, but okay. So to be fair, those three are that they're not legendary. They're the beast, aren't they? That's the point of them.
Yeah, but some people like
Yeah,
I've heard him referred to as like legendary dogs, or because he got what
yeah,
legendary birds, which is obviously the three birds, and
yeah.
then they just say legendary
Yeah.
dogs as well. But
But
yeah, in
they're
terms
only
of
for the dog.
yeah, but it's got like tiger colors, which makes it weird. It's like the name clearly suggests it's a dog, and its species it's a dog, but yeah, it's a weird
Yeah.
weird design. But anyway, the wild
It's not.
encounters are very puppy themed, and then you've got
Brother, you're
field.
not getting away from this, all
What do
right?
you
What
mean?
do you
Wait, we're
expect?
moving on.
It's a
Right,
dog.
field
Yeah.
research task rewards. So there'll be event themed field research tasks available. Complete field research to earn Stardust, Pokeballs, Great Balls encounters with the event themed Pokemon. So that's pretty
Yeah.
standard. Showcases again, pretty standard for all of these events. So there'll probably be with they like to do a showcase with the brand new
Yeah.
Pokemon as well. So yeah, just I one thing generally I like to do, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. Just keep all of the new Pokemon. Like just keep them
Yeah.
because you may
Yeah. You
think,
never know,
oh,
dude.
it's not good for a showcase, but it might be good in your area or good in an area you travel out to, and you just so happen to see a showcase. So you might as well
Yeah.
keep them all. And in worst case, if they're all
In that.
bad, bin them or trade them after the event.
Yeah. Sure.
And that's about
Yeah.
that. And
Sure.
obviously they do.
Yeah.
They always encourage people to go onto the web store, and yeah, you get 15% discount off your first web store purchase of any item that costs more
Hell
than
nah.
$9.99.
Hell nah.
Not
Tax dodging.
happening.
Bastards, mate. That's all that is. Be dodging. Um. Yeah, as Thomas said, in the middle of that event, we will have Com Day, which is Sprigatito, Sunday, January 5th. Like Tom said, it'd be a big one.
Sprigatito,
Uh, it, it, it,
that's a dog.
yeah.
He said, "Yeah." It's not. It's not. It's not. It's a cat. It's a cat. It's a cat.
Um,
You're like, "Yeah."
but, yeah, so that's going to be a big one, especially if we level up, could potentially have a 4 times last Com Day, be massive. Um, I honestly couldn't tell you if the move's going to be any good. Frenzy Plant is obviously good
Oh,
anyway.
you on about flower trick?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not.
Um,
I know it's his signature move, but
yeah, I generally only because of the fact it's like a starter Pokemon. I think it will still be like quite good. Same way,
yeah,
obviously, Greninja got Hydro Cannon, and then they gave it Water Shuriken, and Water
yeah,
Shuriken makes it the fastest charging Hydro Cannon. I think the fully evolved. It's Meowscarada. I think Meowscarada will be decent, but
yeah,
we'll see. It depends on
yeah.
on other stuff around it.
Yeah. And then January 11th, mega delayed raid day. I really don't think it's going to be good. Got a weird
I'm
type
just
in
happy
it.
for any raid days, to be honest. It's just an
Yeah, me
excuse
too.
to do
Me
more
too.
raids than the normal
Yeah.
five a day.
Fair. Pretty standard. Remote raid limit increased. A shiny delayed chance increased. 5 extra raid passes from spinning gyms, so you'll get 7
Nice.
event. And then if you buy the ticket, you'll get 8 additional raid passes, so you'll get 15 free passes. Increased chance to get rare candy XL from raid battles, 50% more XP from raid battles, and 2 times dust from raid battles.
It's just a good
And that's
way, I
normally
see it, to cap your mega energy, so you haven't got to worry about them
yeah,
too much.
yeah, for definite. Yeah, that's kind of like the big sort of events that they've announced that we actually have
Well,
details for.
we're gonna. So they're all the January ones. There's one we missed that's not in January. It's next week, and the reason we probably missed or forgot about it is because it looks so bad. But it's the Charged Embers Hatch Day, and
Oh yeah,
I
no,
can't
fuck that.
stand the hatch days because I can't
Yeah,
stand hatching eggs, and I think I've said it before. Like I will make an exception for a big event like Go Fest and seeing a Safari Zone.
yeah,
I'd make an exception for that as well because the stuff looks
yeah.
alright. Like while you're there, you want to make the
Well,
most.
the thing is, it's not even that. It's something you can do sort of passively.
Yeah.
Like you're not going out of your way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
So this one is
well, for me
dedicated to.
anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. This one's dedicated to Elekid and Magby, which, shiny babies once upon a time were quite a sought
Yeah,
after thing, but, when they had
not now.
they had the joint community day with Electabuzz and Magmar, and then they put the babies in the
Yeah.
eggs. So I think a lot of people that have been playing the game for a little while would have got their shiny babies from
Yeah.
then. But the event bonuses: 2 times candy from hatching eggs. I mean, if you're shy on candy for it, I guess that's good for you. Increased shiny chance of hatching shiny Elekid and shiny Magby, and increased chance of receiving 2 kilometer eggs from spinning Pokestops. So not really anything like I said. And then the
Yeah.
timed
Probably.
research is available at no cost, so I guess that's nice. You get a super incubator and some XP. So if you're not really an egg hatcher like myself, then at least
Yeah.
you can hatch some eggs. And then you've got the
Yeah.
paid ticket as well, which is $1. You know, doing that will also grant the following bonus: you get 2 times hatched dust. So the actual only good bonus you can get from hatching eggs, you have to pay a little bit for,
Okay.
which is pretty
Annoying.
common practice now with all of these little events. And then it will also challenge you to hatch an egg and walk 2 kilometers to earn a star piece, 1 super incubator, and 2,500 XP. So yeah, just like another little accompaniment
Shit.
to
Yeah. Shit.
enhance the event. That's you can
Yeah.
polish a turd so much it still looks and
It's
smells
still
like
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
So skip
Okay.
it,
So I guess
guys.
the last.
Spend time with
Yeah.
your family
Definitely.
over Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
Just skip it, man.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. And then so the last thing before we sort of wrap up, raid hours for January look quite good. So January 1st, we've got Giratina altered form. Never have enough fucking candy for that, especially because we know we're going to get Shadow Giratina at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
Um, January 8th, January 15th, Palkia. Um, Again, candies for Spatial Rend. Can't go wrong with it, to be honest. Um, it's not the origin forms,
No,
which some people know.
the altered form.
Um, yeah. January 22nd is going to be defense form Deoxys and Deoxys attack form. You can probably skip that, to be honest. Ed.
If you
Shit.
unless you still need XLs for your Ultra League Defense Deoxys, or you really want to
Yeah.
max out
But
like
but, e-
an
but
attack
but even then,
Deoxys.
it's not really
No,
like
no
you don't really
one,
see
nah,
defense
no one uses DD in Ultra League anymore.
anymore.
It was just another
Yeah.
thing. Like if it becomes good
Yeah.
again, you've got it. So it's one of
Yeah.
them. Like if you're an Ultra League,
Yeah.
fanatic, then it's I guess a good raid
Yeah.
boss for you.
And then January 29th, February 5th, Dialga. Again, candies, but when the Origin form comes back and for Roar of Time, can't really go wrong. Maybe skip Deoxys, save your passes for
Dialga.
Dialga. Maybe not a bad idea. Yeah, that's January kind of wrapped up.
To be fair,
Not bad.
the spotlight hours actually look okay. So spotlight hours, you've got both the Voltorbs and it's double dust. So it's always nice when they have a double on the spotlight hour with a similar species. They did it the other
Yeah,
week where it was Bergmite and Slugma, which
like that.
don't correlate whatsoever apart from the fact that they're polar opposites. So
Hot and cold. Yeah,
that's it. And then you've got 2 times catch XP for Roselia. Isn't bad to be fair because Roselia seems to be quite a nice one to get an excellent curveball on.
yeah.
Paldean and Wooper. I thought they might have doubled up this, but to be honest, there's been so many Wooper events and com days over
Oh
years.
no, it's crazy.
Like I remember Wooper Watch, man. That was a long day. Wooper Watch.
Yeah,
And then you've got oh, what's it called again? I keep forgetting this guy's name. Fungoose. It's Fungoose, isn't it? Fungoose.
Young Goose.
A young goose,
Young
that's it, and
Goose.
it evolves into what
Yeah,
gumshoe. That's it, yeah, something like that, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And that's the opportunity
yeah,
to bin all of your shit from January because it's 2 times transfer candy, which is
yeah.
always nice. So they're the 4 main bonuses they do: catch Stardust, catch XP, catch candy, 2 times transfer. Oh, there's no 2 times evolve next month, which
Oh,
is the same. I
oh,
wonder. So I wonder when the next 2 times is it because
well, the-
it's because there's a 30 there's an extra Friday on this
yeah,
month. Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of January sort of wrapped up. To be honest. Yeah. Do we want to call it here? I know we're tired.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few other events coming up. Like we don't know the Comday Classic. There's some events that we just don't know details for. Like we don't know what the Shadow Raid Day is. We don't know what Steeled Resolve is. We can hazard a guess that it's to do with steel types. Um,
Yeah.
and then you've got Fashion Week as well, which is
Always a good event.
always
Yeah.
good. It's a similar sort of stuff. They might drop a
It's just a
costume.
shame. It's just a shame that it always seems to be really trade heavy. It
Yeah.
does cost money to get the stuff that you actually want. I
Yeah.
know I really want to get the shiny costume Dragonite. It's the one that I really want.
Oh, Dapper Knight.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Big
then
boy Dragonite.
whilst that event's happening, halfway through, there's a rocket takeover. So from that, we haven't got the details, but I'm assuming that's where you'll be able to TM off frustration off your shadow mons that, yeah, you want to invest a bit more time and care into. So yeah, it doesn't look like a bad month, to be fair. Like, say, we're still pending on a few. Oh, and of course, you got the Lunar New Year event, which is usually,
They're normally increased lucky trades, right? The lucky
yeah,
friend
yeah,
isn't bad at all.
they're really big on like gifting, or if it's the Lunar New Year, they're big
Yeah,
on like lunar tones usually. Lunar
yeah,
tone and soul rock, and because it leads into like the sort of Chinese, um,
yeah.
like is
New
it the
Year.
Chinese New Year event? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's Chinese New Year. Yeah. So for that event, guys, keep any sort of rare Pokemon you want to trade and trade with your friends and try and get good IVs for. Uh, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess that's another good tip actually. Just kind of be wary of what's happening and when you can kind of prepare yourself. Do some good like trades, sort of those sort of like pseudo legendaries.
just hoard shit basically.
Yeah, which you are very good at. So
I'm amazing at hoarding
yeah,
shit, but
you
that's because I
are
always,
really good at it.
mate, I'm buzzing whenever they can expand storage. That's less shit I have to hoard. That's more shit I
Yeah,
can, physically hoard. It's
yeah,
great, but yeah, guys, definitely hold on to some of the stuff that even I'm gonna say like even some of the Kanto stuff. Like you have to think like there's a lot of newer players and stuff that when they are jumping in the game so many years in, there's already been a lot of rotations of the Kanto stuff. So if you
yeah.
can hold on to stuff like that, what's one man's trash might be another man's treasure, and vice versa. Just offload
Yes,
some of the
man.
stuff that may not be good. It'll be good to someone else. In exchange, you might get some stuff that might benefit you. So just hoard,
Yeah,
hoard,
there you
hoard,
go.
hoard.
True. That's such a bad tip, man.
That's great
feel
tip,
like you
man.
feel like your storage.
Hoard,
Um,
hoard, man. Come on, save stuff for me.
but yeah, I think that's kind of everything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Listening back, I'm fucking knackered, man. I'm so fucking tired, dude.
Cream cracker.
Yeah, mate. This time of year for uh this. Sorry, I completely spaced out. Then this
Go on.
time of year for like pubs is fucking chaos, dude. It's so long. Like I've got to be up tomorrow, fucking 5:45 for a delivery. My delivery is normally Tuesday,
Yeah.
but because of Christmas they're doing it early, and it's just chaos, man. It's honestly, it just completely
It's
like throws you out of
Yeah, it just
your
throws you out of
schedule type
sync,
thing.
and especially
Yeah,
like I don't know about you, but for me, maybe some other people, watching live, listening back on
yeah,
twitch.tv/ Thomas Young 1997 on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all of that good stuff. They're probably
all the
thinking
good
that
shit.
it's Christmas has crept up on me, especially like it's
Yeah,
probably like what 50 odd hours to Christmas. This is crazy. What 48 hours
yeah,
Christmas Eve? Yeah, about 50 odd hours. So. Yeah,
yeah,
man, crazy. But
yeah. It is long.
once it's over, new year, fresh start in some cases, clean slate,
Yeah, man.
and more adventures to be had, more friendships to
Yeah,
be made, and more beers to be consumed.
that's it, man. Yeah, I think next week, guys, we'll have more sort of like themed episode, like talk about Christmas, New Year a bit more. Yeah, it's just been busy. We haven't really had time to sit and really
Yeah,
organize anything. But
we can show our presents. We've got some.
yeah, well, yeah. I was about to say something mad then, but
Go
I ain't
on,
gonna say that.
go on,
I ain't gonna say it.
go on.
Um,
Say it. I t-
I'll be able to sit on mine next time we're podcasting, isn't
oh
it?
shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, let's wrap this up, man. And well, obviously I'll speak to you for, but if I don't, have a good Christmas, my friend. You're going to see family, right?
Yeah, traveling down on Christmas Eve and be there until like just day after Boxing Day, then come back. Work on Saturday delivery. Um,
Oh,
fucking fuckers, man. That's this time of year. Like always for you, it's a bit different, I guess, because I'm assuming it'd be a stupid assumption if it weren't that you're the one that solely does the deliveries in terms of places you're.
yeah,
Yeah, I fucking it's just. 1 week it's like a 5 grand delivery. Week afterwards, it's like, oh, it's just 1.5k because it's a top up, and it's
yeah,
like it's fucking Yeah, ridiculous. Can't
it's
move down
symbolic.
there.
It is
Yeah.
it's symbolic. Yeah. I don't think I got any plans really. I'm having a quiet one with the missus, and her daughters. Boxing Day, I'll probably go football. I love Boxing Day. Beers, footy.
Yeah.
What Boxing Day was made for, man. Love it. I think Charlton are at home as well, so I'll probably be there.
Nice.
Imagine. Um, yeah, guys, we're gonna love you and leave you here. Thanks everyone for listening back. If you watch live, have a great Christmas. If you're listening back, we hope you had a great Christmas because this will be out after Christmas now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Christmas, before New Year's, so get another one in before the end of the year.
Look at the calendar. Quick. We might maybe be alright to be like back. No, wait. When are you coming back?
27th. So like I said, that's like if we do same time
Oh,
we
you're
did tonight
actually
next
coming
week.
back.
Yeah, I'll be back on the 27th.
Yeah.
But I probably won't be
Yeah.
back
That would,
home for like 7 p.m. usual start. So it'll have to be 9 p.m.
yeah, that's perfect. That works fine. So, guys, we'll be back next week for sort of like New Year's special. I'd imagine it might be quite a heavy drinking.
Do we bring the
session
suit?
at that
Do we
point.
bring the suits out again?
Oh, we might have to, man.
Oh,
We might have
no.
to. Honestly, it
Oh.
might be time.
Oh, where is it?
Dapper Thomas and Josh costume, fucking
Where is it?
costume ones.
This the return.
Yeah, the good shit, man. I love that thing. Game changer, man. But guys, yeah, we're gonna love you and leave you. Thanks everyone for listening. You're all amazing. Have an amazing Christmas. Happy New Year. Many happy returns. Love to all your families.